Hey YouTube with a I was gonna say hey YouTube with the Dawson Rider here. I should have just edited that out, but I thought that was just really funny. But anyway, with a little Toku news update video. I haven't done one of these in a while, but there were some pretty neat scans. I figured I'd do not like a last one ever, but like a last little one before. Hopefully the next Toku news video is Ryu Soldier scans, so look forward to that. But we got some neat little Geo tidbits, some neat little Lupinranger tidbits. Let's do Geo first, because that came out first. So we got to look, I mean, we've got to look before, like in the toy scans, but like more of a look at, I almost said Wizard, at Geo, Decade Arms, and the special little Decade Ride Watch. And basically, like in the Decade form, he can access some of the, like a version of the power-up forms of other riders, such as Mighty Brothers, I think Grateful Ghost. I'm looking at little pictures here. Like, that's so, like, ridiculous and, like, super, like, extra. Like, it's like, he's a rider turning into an armor of another rider, turning into an armor of another rider. It just seems so needless in a way. It's kind of cool. I'm not the hugest fan of the way Decade's form looks with, like, the... I get it. Like, it's neat on the level that it's, like, a card, and then the rider face is on there, and it, like, makes use of the fact that Decade was cards. That's cool conceptually, but just it looks weird to me. Like, it reminds me of Akiba Red when he made that fake suit. Like, it looks weird. We also got a look at another Ghost, which looks super, super cool and creepy. We're gonna have Takeru on, which is neat. And, you know, a lot of people were like, well, if we're getting this Ghost stuff in whatever, how come we already had it with, what's his face, Gates? But I mean, they might explain it different. They very well could, or they could not explain it, or they could make it into a meta joke on the 0.5s. They could do all three. But I'm gonna be honest, I think I said this in a couple of videos before, I honestly just always assumed that his Ghost and Drive Ride Watches were from the future. Like, he somehow got his hands on them from Omageo or whatever. Because that means, like, Geo would still have to go through the process of getting Ghosts and Drives, but, you know, Gateses are from the future. That's always just what I assume, just based on, like, time travel mechanics we usually get. But that's neat. From the Heisei Generations Forever movie, which actually looks kind of cool, the premise is neat, we got the double armor, which looks pretty cool. It's got the ridiculous Gaia memories on there, but it's still pretty cool. But my favorite is the Kuga armor, which I think looks really, really cool just in general, but it also doesn't have anything ridiculous. I mean, it does have its gimmick on the shoulders just like everything else. Its gimmick was nothing, so it's fine. No, but like, I've talked about that before, like, I kind of appreciate it on a haha level, but sometimes the coolness of these forms is killed for me a little bit by the redonkulous whatever's on the shoulders, but I like Kuga's armor a lot. And then we're gonna actually have Omageo coming to visit present day Geo once the Decade stuff starts. Oh, and Decade's coming back, Decade's actor, so that's super cool. I'm sure it's gonna be a hot mess. I'll be doing episode reviews where I'll find things that I find cool and nitpicks about their mismanagement of time travel, but some exciting stuff. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing Decade back. I'm looking forward to seeing how the stuff with Omageo goes down and all that. Like, there's stuff that's going to be exciting regardless of how weird and messy it is, which I guess just kind of sums up Toku. And now on to the Lupinranger stuff. Not anything huge, but just two huges. No, but like just some kind of neat little tidbits. So we got this guy, Satoru, who's holding like a versus changer. I think he's from like a special episode or something. Like, I don't know. There's people who know who he is. I don't know who he is, but he's somebody we don't know. I think he was like, I can't remember if it was a special or the movie. I think it was a special. But if he does end up transforming into somebody new, this could just be him using the changer for blaster purposes. But we do have a couple sounds, I think, that were found in the Versus Changer early on that we haven't got anything from. There was like Lupin Black, I think. There's been rumors about how that might be used, and then there was like was it Patron Zero or something? I don't know, but maybe this guy will do that. Maybe not. Maybe he's just a dude. Maybe he's nobody, and I'm supposed to know who he is. Look, I do some research for these videos, but I'm like, who dat? That's the research I did. Anyway, also we've got like the Patranger's version of the Siren Striker, which has the bike and like the crane drill on it, which actually looks super cool. Like, it's not like a huge difference because it's just literally different arms. But I like it, and I like that the Patrangers are kind of getting their own formation. They kind of show off some other combos here, like you have the Victory Striker with like the Cyclone and the Shield, so that's kind of neat. We're just showing, we're doing some more little combos. But I like the Siren Striker Patranger edition, which is neat. And apparently, according to these scans, the person that Noel wants to bring back, because obviously we know the core Lupins want to bring somebody back, but we don't know that who Noel wanted to bring back, but he said that it's somebody. Apparently it's Arsene Lupin himself. that's interesting. It was really funny because a few days ago, a rumor came out that like the main big bad is Lupin. Maybe it's both. Maybe he's like, I'm gonna bring him back. He's already back. What? I don't know, but that's at least interesting. It's kind of crazy how long it's taken us to get to know about Noel. Like, he debuted, we did our classic like, oh, Sixth Ranger gets to know everybody episode, and then really nothing except him just being shady and stuff like that. And then you got like some Christmas specialty stuff. They're gonna be wearing Christmassy stuff. Zhao's not gonna be there in his Christmas outfit, so it's our outfit, so it's gonna be a 0 out of 10. I'm trying to make sure there's nothing else super exciting. But yeah, there's nothing else that exciting. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit since there was some kind of neat information, and it's probably like the last major Lupinranger versus Patranger news coming out before Ryusoulger. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to do one of these little update videos since there was some little neat information. Hopefully, like I said, the next time I do one of these, we are going to be getting Ryusoulger scans, so I'm super excited for that. But until next time, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to climb the steps and ring that bell to get the notifications from my videos. Until next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.